Y acción.
Venga. Okay, so ahora voy a leer, now I'm going to read I'm a Writer, which is a poem that I just wrote in English. And as I was discussing here with a poet friend that is here tonight with us and is helping with the recording, thank you, gracias. I am a writer. It's supposed to be the same poem. But if you haven't heard the one in Spanish, please click somewhere and go back to the other file so you can see the other video, so you can see or hear and see me declamating the one in Spanish, and then see what you think about what the message is in English and what the message is in Spanish. Should be the same, but I don't think it's the same. Okay, here we go. I'm a Writer by Wanless. Seattle, February 2025. I am a writer and I collect and narrate experiences which are the source of my writings. About trauma and memory, there is no human who does not have trauma or memory. So it is subject as human, as humanity itself. Fear, the fear that is rooted and produces a permanent trauma. The fear that comes in without being called, and when it goes away, it's only to hide in the dark spot and just for a moment. Fear that is born from rejection, that regrets what has been done, fear of lost opportunity, fear of failure, that fear that slightly squeezes the soul, and in doing so, frightens and distances any chance of well-being. The story can be narrated by a man who is sometimes a child, or a child who is sometimes a man. The actor, character, the thinker and doer, the one who discerns his trauma by doing so, and by doing so, finally discovers his nature. This story is supported by examples. When she left him, when he was undecided about asking for a promotion, that then was given to his best friend, and so on from trauma to trauma. And until the end of days, observing that perennial anguish that always ruins the good times. With rage, I am overwhelmed by the realization that the enemy is me. I am myself flooded with fear, founded or not, imaginary or lived, casual or overwhelming. To say the first thing that comes to my head, I am afraid of heights, but vertigo also excites me. I remember crossing a very large bridge, inconceivably erected over an abysmal cliff. The fear of heights, of old age, of lack of courage, of the known and the unknown. A treacherous fear where I hide from the fact that I don't know how to be brave. Permanently fearful, not believing in anything else but my luck. And so I see you, lost in your own sorrow, judging me in your mind, walking ahead of me on the narrow and elevated bridge as if I were not coming from behind. Bitter, but not full of fear, but of guilt. The guilt. Thank you.